What is up, guys? Max here, and welcome back to Filmit.io. Today, we are looking at JumpCut. Now, if you cut a lot of talking head or interview footage, you do lose forever pulling out silences, cutting dead air. So we decided to make something that does it for you. So let's take a look. Now, once you've installed JumpCut from your Filmit Studio suite, along with all your other plugins, very easy. Open up Premiere Pro, go to Window, Extensions, and then JumpCut. Opens up this little panel for you right here. Now, this is a podcast with literally myself and my buddy Justin. We talked about Game of Thrones for a while, really pissed off a lot of people online. It was a lot of fun. But what we're going to do is refresh JumpCut to make sure it's fresh, and we want to pick a few settings. So let's scroll down. We want to analyze our main audio tracks. I know for this particular podcast, audio 1, 2, and 3 were our scratch tracks. We don't want these analyzed. I do want 4 and 5 analyzed. These two green tracks right down here. And then we're going to click Preview Cuts. JumpCut's going to run through this real quick and create this for us right here. So let's make JumpCut a lot bigger on screen so you actually see what's going on. So this is your entire audio track for the entire podcast. Now, whether it's 5 minutes or an hour, the entire thing will show up. Now, you can zoom in and see what's happening here. So what we're doing is grabbing the threshold. This is what's going to get cut. This is what's not going to get cut. So whatever's quiet gets cut. Now, what it does is it takes all of your audio channels that you selected and turns it into one audio track you can look at. Now, to give you a little more clarity, JumpCut does give you a lot of options. We want our threshold to be here. This is our threshold we were just dragging up and down. If we double click inside of JumpCut, it actually changes where our playhead is. So we can actually see where that actually is happening. And you can actually keyframe your silence threshold if you prefer. So let's go down here and keyframe it again. I want all this cut right here. That's going to cut it all. It's an option, you know. And there's also a lot of other options that you can choose from. The minimum silence, minimum keep, lead in padding, and lead out padding. You can actually test this out very easily. So if we change our lead in padding, or lead in padding, you can see how this little red bit is changing up here, which is going to get our lead in. And then our lead out is right there. So we change that to that. So we get a little bit of a lead out so we don't cut people's words off, just like so. And when we're ready, we can choose the fast mode or the advanced mode. On Mac, you just have one mode, but this does work for Mac and PC. And then we click Create Jump Cuts. This is real time. As you can see, my mouse is circling this. And it does go pretty fast. And if you have like a long podcast, 3 hours, 2 hours, it will take longer because the podcast is longer, and that's fine. But what it's doing is making all of our cuts. It's also cutting down our footage for us, ripple deleting all that stuff, getting rid of all the dead air for us. And there you have it. We've been cut down. And that is JumpCut in a nutshell for Premiere Pro. Now, if you have any more questions, you can go to the settings page on JumpCut. You can go to Filmit.io, request a feature or support. And if you want to talk to me directly, just join our Discord and @Max, and I will respond to you. Otherwise, thank you for being a part of the Filmit.io family.